Alright guys, so as a result of this not working exactly the way I wanted it to, I decided to go ahead on a single player world and test out the design for myself, and I came up with a very sophisticated solution I'm quite satisfied with. It's kind of smart as solution, but it works. And you guys have to understand the problem here is basically to change oil buckets into raw liquid, into the Buildcraft liquid form of them. And I've really tested a couple of solutions. And the one I came up with is extremely overcomplicated. It might be, or it might be extremely simple. The problem is that I don't know what alternatives that I have. So I'm gonna simply start building it, and you guys can watch and see what happens. And I'm gonna go over it, of course, as it goes along, because this is quite a high-profile solution. I think it's very utilizing one of the items from another mod, and it's quite sophisticated. So let's start. And by the way, while doing this, I actually discovered a bug which causes the world to corrupt. I'm going to avoid this one now, obviously, but I've already notified Craft and Cover Jaguar, the creators of Railcraft and Buildcraft, and hopefully they'll take care of it. So I'm going to need a liquid. I'm going to need a liquid unloader and loader. And apparently now Covert is already telling me that he added a fix. Hopefully I'm going to test it out soon. So I'm going to need a liquid loader and unloader, basically a dispenser and two dispensers and two of these detectors thingies. I don't know if I can craft that. I will need some more string. I actually don't know if I can craft that. Or I can basically use a wool card. Yeah, I'm gonna create a wool card. Some wooden sticks. And the wool card lets you basically break wool into string, and since I have this ship here, I can use it no problem. Where are my shears? There they are. Oh, it's not enough still. I need one more. Alright, so I'm gonna take care of the bricks then first. How can I get bricks? Do I have normal bricks still? Alright, I'm gonna... oh, there we go. I got a lot of clay. Forgot about... oh, this... a lot of clay. I guess I encountered the clay deposit somewhere with my quarry. Alright, so let's see. I need the pressure plate as well. There we go, 2 detector rails. And dispensers, I still need some more wool, or some more strings actually. One bow. Is there a ship here anyway, by any case? Any chance? Oh, there we go, there is a ship there. Oh, and the world loading and unloading is quite fun. Oh, getting only one wool block for shearing a ship is not very nice. Alright, so 2 bows, some redstone and some cobble. Alright, so one of them goes on top. And the other, oh wait, I forgot which one is which. Loader, this go on bottom. There we go, and I will need a detector rail, detector track. Oh, I've never dealt with railcraft before. What is a standard rail? What the hell? Yeah, I will need a rolling machine. Oh, there is a rolling machine in the overworld, so I think I'm good. Didn't visit the overworld for quite some time. And it's nighttime as well. Hopefully no creepers will surprise me. And there we go, a rolling machine. Let's make 2 stacks of this. Oh wait, I don't have enough. Oh, I do. Awesome. I don't know. I need to go back to the Nexus. Orange Sanctuary sounds like a good idea. Dire Age. And go to the Nexus. There we go. Actually, I don't need the, yeah, I don't need oh wait, I need this crap. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna find a way on how to get this made. Be right back. Alright, so I'm here at Dara's Age. He's been building some sort, I don't know if he's been doing it or someone else, but he's been building a creosote oil storage tank, and I don't think he would mind. I'm gonna steal a couple of buckets, just like 4 or 8, I don't know, not that much. He's storing like 324 here, so I don't think he will mind that much. Creating a couple of those wooden ties. He's using, as you can see, he's actually using something I don't think is made public yet. That's a tank made by Railcraft. It lets you basically make some custom-made tanks, and in terms of liquid volume per block space, that's exactly the same as Buildcraft. So there is no, it's not superior or anything. It's simply that you make some other forms of containing liquid, and instead of making like a big tank for let's say lava, which will have to be like, I don't know, like 100 blocks tall, using this tank system you can actually make instead of making it very high, you can make it very wide, and then you can also save space and get a high liquid amount for like instead of Y space, go for X and Z space. Depends on what you like. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to my world, be right back. Alright, so I'm back in my place. Let's see. So to get this made, I'm going to need to turn this. The only use for this one is... Oh wait, you can actually use other stuff for this. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to be conservative with this material. Need one of those. Another pressure plate. And some redstone. I'll keep these materials here. Otherwise I forget I'll have them in the future when I'm gonna need them. There you go, Dectorel, and I got 8, well I only need 1. Alright, so I need this, and I'm also going to need a tank cart. This is getting quite complicated, as you can see. This is, by the way, the new tank for those containers, liquid containers. So I'm gonna need iron plate. Alright. Should have enough iron here. Oh wait, you have to use a rolling machine? Yeah, alright, let's get a rolling machine on here. 4 pistons and a crafting table. So 8 of those. And some glass panes. Do I have any? Yeah, I doubt I do. Is it a rolling machine again? No, normal crafting. Alright, and I got, again, a little bit too much for what I need. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make another chest here. You know what, let's make a temporary chest. Just to store all the excess wellcraft and railing stuff I don't need. And I'm gonna need a cart. And there we go, a tank cart. Alright, so let's start setting this up. Or you know what, actually no, I can't set this up yet because I'm gonna need an advanced wooden pipe. I'm not gonna use buildcraft here, I'm gonna use, not gonna use red power, gonna use buildcraft. It's easier to work with, specifically in this project. So this and some redstone engines. Gonna need 2 of them. I don't think I have 2 of them. So let's get 2 of them. I need 4 gears. Alright. And got the torches. Alright, let's get started. So I've actually made a design already in a test world. So if I pretty much have an idea on how they want to make this look. Let's see. I want to make this look a little bit... Alright, so first let's have the loader. No. Yeah, the loader here. These 2 advanced pipes here. And I think I'm going to need to rotate them. Now the loader used to basically load liquid into a tank cart. So if I'm placing oil here, now it has some oil inside it, and when a tank cart is here, it will load it. Now it will only load when there is a tank cart on the detector rail next to under it. So the trick here is the unloader will unload any liquid it has from a tank cart above it on the detector rail. So this entire thing works very simply like this. This way all the oil transformed from here goes into here, and now from here I can take liquid out. And all this is done automatically, and as you're about to see here, I'm gonna set this filter to only take oil buckets and this one to only take empty buckets. 2 engines, turn them on. And now I should start. There we go, empty buckets go out, all buckets go in, and this one is starting to store oil. And now with the wooden pipe, and basically the crush that I discovered was if you place the refinery right next to the unloader, it will break, and that's mainly because the unloader works in a way that it automatically tries to unload any liquid it has. Now a pipe knows how to recognize and when not to take any supposedly null liquid, but a refinery doesn't. And the result is, I guess it's fine. Is it? I don't know if it's fine. Yeah. Maybe I want to move it a little bit. But I think I'll move it. I don't have much problem with oil just yet, so I don't really care about this. Not just yet, at least. Let's get... I only got some. I'm gonna move it here. So the problem was if you place the refinery right next to the unloader, because the unloader always tries to unload whatever it has. If it has null liquid, it will also try to unload null liquid. And the refinery doesn't know how to take null liquid, and that's the problem. Where, for instance, the Buildcraft pipe got to check if there is a null liquid or not, and it's getting a little bit more complicated into Buildcraft coding, and never mind. Anyway, this is how it works, and the problem should be fixed anyway by now, so it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, so I got finally a way to transport oil from my other world over here. I'm actually not seeing any Buildcraft oil being taken back. I don't like it, I want to see it happening. What's the problem here? Oh, that I'm actually not generating enough oil. At least not as fast. Alright. Does seem to be taking quite a long time though for no reason. Yeah, well, this goes deeper. Alright, I don't know. It should be fixed, I hope. Alright, so next let's start converting this into Buildcraft energy. Now, the way I'm gonna do this, I think, since there are no liquid supplier pipes here, let's see. I'm gonna want to have all of those close by. I think up here. Or up here. Yeah, I think the combustion engine up here will be... Or here? Let me find out. Let me figure this out and be right back. Alright, so I decided to go for something that looks like this. I'm gonna have my engines right here. And the power will be transferred like this. Yeah, I think it's fine. Or actually, no, like this. Sounds better. And I'm gonna have to fill it with a bucket of oil to begin with. Can I get something like this done? Yeah. Oh. And I don't like the look of this. Yeah. Need to find a way to make sure this doesn't happen. Well, I have an idea what's causing it, so I think I know how to make sure it doesn't happen. I'm gonna need, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna need, yeah. I hope this works. I'm guessing right now. Let's see. I place this here. Basically, what's causing it is me pushing it like this. Right? Oh, what? Making it derail, but, well, I think that should solve this. Why doesn't this work? There we go. So now I can't push it, I think. Hopefully. Alright. I need one oil bucket to begin with. And I'm also going to use gates here. Do we have any simple gates? Let's use these gates. Alright, so if engine I want to stop it if it's red, but otherwise run it. Don't think I can get something like this done. Let me see. Alright guys, I think I figure out a way I want to do this. I think I'm simply gonna place some of those cobblestone pipes. I'm gonna need another type of wire here to be able to differentiate two different wires. I'm gonna place red wire here, blue wire here, and I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, and 4 gates. And now, if this engine is red, send a red pipe signal, and if the red pipe signal is off, turn the redstone signal on. Do the same here. There we go. Now I'm going to start moving fuel. I think I'm gonna need, yeah, I'm gonna need another redstone engine. right, and some pipes. And this way, they should also start filling up fuel in the other engines. And right now I don't have any water in here. I am aware of that. That's a problem I'm gonna take care of later. Right now these gates pretty much are doing the job enough from keeping the system running. And I'm gonna leave room for possible another engine here. And right here I'm gonna set up a tank. I think I want to use the Buildcraft tanks for now. Because I don't need anything fancy using the Railcraft tanks just yet. Do need some waterproofing though. And it looks good. Alright. Now to take care of my... It fills up, right? It should fill up. By the way, am I in range for... Yeah, that chunk should be loaded. Without a problem. Why am I not feeling... Whoa, where are my buckets? What's going on here? I don't like the look of this. Let me check. Alright, I don't know. My bucket seems to be simply gone. This is extremely weird and I don't like it. I have no clue where they are, that's the problem. So I'm forced to simply make some more buckets, but the problem is that I don't know where they're gone to. I don't like it. Actually, you know what? I think I have an... Yeah, I know what's happening. They're falling through the world over here pretty much. And that might also be the reason of what's pushing this cart, maybe, because I can't push it. I can't do it. But maybe an item falling here or something might causing this. Oh wait, I can't push it again, I guess. Alright, so let's place some more of those covers here. To make sure that thing is completely sterile. If I try really hard, I might be able to do something from here, but that seems fine. Yeah, I guess that since this was full, this chest, this loader here kept taking the buckets inside it, but they kept falling down because it was full and they had nowhere to go. Right now, however, it should be fixed, to be honest, because I am processing oil. By the way, I want to see this in action being stopped when this turns red. Alright, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit, see how everything goes, and I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. There it happens again. Yeah. That's a problem. I think, you know what then, I think I might be going for red power filters for the top part, but the buildcraft pipes for the output part. It will be easier. Let's break this. And I'm gonna need to change some things. Yeah, that card is kept being pushed. I don't know why. Let's see, let's store all of this. I'm gonna need to move this one block. Let's see here. Oh wait, that's gonna be a problem. Because the filter will try to take items from this. Let's try doing something like, oh wait, like this here. I'm gonna have to dig a hole in my ceiling, but that's the way I can see it done. Let's see, I'm gonna need filter and a couple of tubes. Do I have a filter on me? No, not yet. Alright, filter and a couple of tubes. Should have some. There we go. What? Let's start storing some of those buckets, and then we'll need some cover. Some stone covers. Alright, so this will go here, facing like this, I think, yeah. Nope, like this. With tubes. This, of course, taking on the oil buckets. I'm gonna fix this in just a second. Going over here. And covers on top. Let's make sure it works. Oh, I'm also going to need a timer for this then. Let's get a timer. I remember, yeah. right? There we go, and we're good. Can make this one every 5 seconds, don't need to overkill it. There we go. Now I want overkill. I want to see this turn off when it's red. Oh, crap. And just forgot for a second there that the version of Buildcraft this server is running cannot let you modify Buildcraft gates, because when you try, you simply crash. So I can't check if the conditionals I set were right, but I'm here to monitor it manually to actually see it turn red and shut off, so be right back. There we go, turns red and shut off. And actually I want to add another conditional here to make this a little bit more efficient. I'm gonna remove all of the gates at the moment, because I want to modify them, and again, as you guys just learned, I can't do it while they're placed. I have to remove them altogether. So I'm gonna actually place some more wirings over here, all the way to this pipe here, and I'm gonna create another conditional that says that if the refinery has oil in it, if the refinery, let's see, if there is oil in tank, then send a red pipe signal. Oh wait, I can't, I think now come to think of it. Alright, I'm gonna try to figure this out if I can do this or not, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I figured out the way I want to do this. I wired a new type of wire here, the yellow pipe wire, all over those pipes. They actually connect and I don't have to wire it again. I know, just in case, I'm gonna wire everything here. There we go. So I'm gonna place an OR gate here. That's gonna check if only if liquid in pipe oil, then send. Why doesn't it place? This gate doesn't like. Yep, these gates don't like yellow wire. I think gonna need a diamond gate for this, unfortunately. Oh wow, that sucks. Alright. I basically wanted to make a system that will check if there is you know what, I might be able to do it. In theory, both engines should turn red at the same time, so I might only need one wire anyway. And then I'm not gonna need the third wire. I'm gonna need 2 wires. All right, let's try. Let's try the design, see if it goes. So let's have the red wire connected like this. I'm gonna be conservative with the wire this time. They're both losing heat. Oh, this is gonna take a while. And don't want to waste this fuel here. If I had a diamond gate, it was a lot easier. But diamond gates require diamonds and a lot of other materials. And I don't like the fact that I'm having some issues here. I don't know if it's the laser's fault or what, whose fault is it, but I don't know. Or at least now not losing buckets, that's nice. Alright, so I'm gonna simply place a gate for all of them and get over with it. So this says red wire, red wire, red wire. Alright, so if this oil bucket is inside, send a red pipe signal. Awesome. Now more OR gates. Gonna have one here, 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 and here. Blue wire all over the place. They are connected, I'm aware of that. And if this engine turns red, send the blue pipe signal. Same here. The only problem with this design is because basically if only one of them turns red, I'm shutting all of them off. That's the only supposed problem here. But okay, so red engine, blue pipe signal, red engine, blue pipe signal. And these are AND gates, so only if the blue pipe, the red is on and the blue pipe is off, then turn the redstone signal on. And same here, red on. Why doesn't it recognize that the red is on? Seems to be misplacing the red signal. Alright, now the red signal is off, but now it should be on. Right, I don't know. Something is very funny happening around here. Alright, so if the red signal is on, if there is oil in my refinery and the blue signal is off, this engine is not red, turn the redstone signal on. Same here. Why is this one running and this one not running? I hate bugs. Now it seems to work. I don't know. Alright, so I think finally got an a fuel source. Awesome. Alright guys, so I think that's a good point for me to end this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed those two last episodes where I was collecting oil and refining it into fuel from the different worlds. And do this cool and nice trick here to to basically remove oil buckets from the entire equation and just turn the oil buckets into liquid oil so I can work with. So, thank you guys, and see you guys next time.